Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome yourselves back to yet another Airsoft video. Now this time I wanted to do something a little bit different from what I normally do, which is general gameplay, and I wanted to show you my current setup. Now what I must stress straight away is the fact that my setup currently isn't really that advanced. It's very beginnerish, which is what to expect obviously, and it will be expanding as we go along. I thought it might be quite a nice idea that as I actually improve, my gear gets better, and that's kind of documented on this channel, so you guys get to see my progress, how I improve as a airsofter in general, or even just, well, my gear, because at the moment I will admit it is very, very small. But first of all, I'd like to give a massive shout out to the guys down at Airsoft Zone in Essex. These guys have been really helpful the past few days in getting us set up, getting us a rough idea of what we should be doing, what we should be buying, and we'll also be playing with them on March 6th at Airsoft Plantation in Wickford, Billericay. Now, these guys have got an amazing shop. It's really good. I highly suggest you check it out if you're new to Airsoft. I'll leave a link in the description below and an annotation on screen currently to their website. Seriously, go check it out. It's really good. So to begin with, I guess we better start off with the weapons. Now, that's actually a rifle you lot have seen before. For those who have been following my channel for a while know that I did Airsoft back in 2015 and 2014. This year I haven't been as active that much, but that's soon about to change because this is my ASG L96. Now, it's actually quite an old rifle now, admittedly, but I've given it a bit of a repaint. It's got a woodland tiger stripe camo on it now, which really does make for some really good camouflage in woodland scenarios, as well as camo taping the barrel with British multicam. Essentially, it's self-explanatory. I've also fixed the issue with the rifle shooting off to the right. I adjusted the scope and it is now able to shoot bang on where I want it to, so that's always nice. Moving on to the back there, we have the CM16 Raider from G&G. This is a phenomenal starting weapon. I highly suggest anyone who's thinking getting into Airsoft, go for one of these first because they're reliable, accurate, and they're easy to modify and replace. As you can see, it comes in a nice swaggy little box, but seriously guys, get one of these. We've actually sprayed ours a tiger stripe camo, except this time it's green on black rather than mine, which is black on green. Now, as we move over towards my actual gear itself, you'll see I have an M9. Well, if the shadow doesn't get in the way, that is. You'll see I have an M1911 gas blowback pistol. I need to get new mags for that so it actually works because it's green gas. I want to get CO2 mags so that I can use it in more weathers. Going on to my actual gear itself, I have a British 1995 desert gear setup. It's not ideal for woodland conditions as you would imagine, but it's what I've got at the moment. It comes with a chest rig with multiple pouches, as you can see, for pistol mags, Stanag round mags, etc. I've got a boonie hat, and obviously the trousers, but this is all about to get better because I have one of these. What I've got myself is one of these, which is a Mobius Action Cam. Now this is the V2 version, so it has a wider lens view, so you can see slightly more out of the camera itself, but it's full 1080p. I believe it is at 30 FPS, this one, but it's £50 and it can record, as I said, in 1080p 30. Depending on what size card you get, it takes a micro SD card, but it's a brilliant little thing, and this will be going on the end of the guns, not to look down the sight, but actually to actually face towards me. What that allows is for me to use a GoPro on my helmet when I get one, and to use this as a self-facing camera to look towards me and my squads if they're behind me, etc. This is a great piece of kit. I highly recommend anyone who's thinking of doing Airsoft pick up one of these. Just be aware, now this is a little something that isn't actually specific to the camera itself, but more the courier you go with.
I've been having a little bit of trouble with FedEx UK recently, where my Ultra Sabers, if you guys follow my cosplay stuff where I go to Comic-Con, my lightsabers came through and they're £22 import charge, which you would expect for something that size. So when FedEx delivered my Mobius Action Cam, which is no more than the size of possibly a matchbox, I wasn't best pleased with a £22 import charge. So just be aware, if you're ordering from FedEx with one of these things, you're gonna get a nasty surprise. But that does not reflect on the camera, I must stress this. It's a great piece of kit, and it's just fantastic. Highly recommend one of these to anyone. While we're on the subject of recommendations, this site is Airsoft Zone. Now this is the site I go to currently for all of my gear. They have a brilliant shop in Romford, which is in Essex. I highly recommend you go check them out because they have some awesome stuff there for sale, and it's really well priced. If you go in store, the staff there are fantastic at helping, really friendly guys, and I look forward to playing with them on March 6th at Airsoft Plantation in Billericay, Wickford.
So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button below and do subscribe if you're new around here for more Airsoft as well as video game content itself. Now, I would like to have one last quick mention of Airsoft Zone. Seriously, go check them out, link in the description below, and thank you very much to everyone there who has helped myself, Aaron and Sam thus far get our gear and help us choose the correct type of gear. Anyways, that's it for this video. Take care, and I will see you next time.